So, LeBron James took time out of his busy day to address my Washington Redskins football team and their new name change. For those of you who don't know, it's the Washington football team now. So LeBron James made a comment about it, clowning the team. You would think he had better things to worry about, right? Like finishing the season out, going to the playoffs, winning the playoffs, or do you think that he is so much of the GOAT that he already got it in the bag? Whatever, dude. Worry about basketball. Don't worry about football until you won your championship for this year. Right? Then talk about us. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my show. This is Excuse My Behavior podcast, and I am your host, Sierra. Um, we're going to get right into it. So, for those of you who is a little bit slow on the sports, the Washington Redskins have changed their name to the Washington football team. I'm pretty sure we didn't want to do that. We just had to do that because everybody was just bitching about it. So now we finally changed the name. It's official. Whatever. At least we get to keep our colors. The uniforms is kind of cool. They look kind of nice. I'm still gonna address them as the Redskins. I will try to get with the new program. I don't know. I'm going to be stubborn about it just because I choose to. All right. So, also breaking news today. While we're still on my team, the Washington football team, aka the Redskins. So breaking news today. Well, last night. According to ESPN, Alex Smith is back. He is back. He was cleared by his doctors who performed the surgery. For those of you who don't know, Houston, Texas defensive end J.J. Watt had broke his leg in two different places, the tibia and the fibula. He was out. He hasn't played since 2018, but he is back. He has been cleared to go. We have to note that he has not been cleared to go by the Redskins, team. He has not been cleared to go by the Washington football team doctors. I'm sorry. So he hasn't been cleared by them. He has to be cleared by them first if he wants to play for the team. I'm pretty sure he do. I'm excited to see this happen just because we now have him back. He wasn't a bad quarterback at all. He was 6-3 as our starter before he got hurt. He had 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. His completion rate was 62%. My only thing was that I felt like he was kind of slow with the ball. He didn't really want to throw it downfield. I guess that's to avoid the interceptions. I don't know. But I would like to see more of that for him if he do come back and play and start for us. And then we have Dwayne Haskins. Not Dwayne Haskins, Cal Allen. So I don't really know about him. He's was Carolina starter with Carolina. Well, he played in 2018, but he only played like one game. And then in 2019, last year in Carolina, he had everybody bamboozled. He had me bamboozled. I thought he was back because I think he won like 4. Maybe he won all those 5 games back to back to back. So many of us thought that he was going to be something. However, he has lost 7 games. 17 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. His completion rate is 62%. Now to our current starter, I guess for the moment, because he have to compete as well, we have Dwayne Haskins. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to believe in him. He doesn't have me convinced whatsoever yet. He's all on Instagram, losing all this weight, getting more stocky, and all. None of that matters. You have to win games. More touchdowns, less interceptions. Okay. Dwayne Haskins as our starter. He's 2-5, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions with a completion rate of 58%. He had good moments. Okay, he had some good moments. So we will see. I don't know. We will see about that. Now, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about the Eagles for a second and get on their case real quick and get their fans are riled up and stuff. So it's been a report that from Pro Football Focus of the most valuable Eagles player. They have First, they have Carson Wentz. So it's the most valuable Eagle player in the last decade, in the past decade, right? So they have Carson Wentz listed at 1, Michael Vick listed as 2, and then Nick Foles listed at 3. That is all wrong, right? That is all wrong. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, right, the main thing in football, the number one goal in football is to win a what? Super Bowl ring. That's the main goal. That's why most of these guys play. Well, to get paid, I guess, and to hopefully win the Lombardi Trophy, the Super Bowl ring, right? And out of all those players that they name, right, there's only one who won that team a Super Bowl ring, and that was Nick Foles. So since winning a full Super Bowl ring is the most important thing in the NFL, Nick Foles should be listed as 1. He won the Eagles that Super Bowl because this was the turning point. The Philly special. After this, the mood changed and they marched and listened. Their defense played. This is what gave them the motivation, right? And so it was all plus the defense, obviously. Nick Foles, number 1, right? And then Michael Vick should stay at number 2 because, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure like Eagles fans, y'all should agree with this. Michael Vick accomplished more with the Eagles than Carson Wentz ever did with the Eagles, right? If y'all want to go off stats, right? I know one Eagles fan, he liked to go based off Carson Wentz had over 4,000 yards with third string receivers and all that other stuff that don't matter, right? Carson Wentz never won a playoff game. Like, he's been hurt. Michael Vick accomplished more than, and I don't think that it should be a debate as far as who is better, Michael Vick or Carson Wentz for the Eagles. So Nick Foles first, Michael Vick second, Carson Wentz third, and then so on. So, and then I also want to discuss with you guys, they have the best rivalry. Who is the best rivalry in the NFL? I seen it on Facebook, so I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Right, they have Seattle, San Francisco, Dallas, and Philly. This is what I want to get up on. How is Dallas and Philly more of a rival than the Washington football team, Redskins, and the Cowboys? Bro, like, you ask anybody, the Redskins and the Cowboys hate each other. Like, that is the ultimate rival in the NFC East anyway. It's not the fucking Eagles versus the Cowboys. It's not the Redskins versus the Eagles. It's the Redskins and the Cowboys. So that's just my take on that. And also, the Pro Football Talk Power Rankings came out, and they have the Washington Redskins overall team, listed number 32, dead last for this upcoming season. However, they have our defensive line ranking number 3 overall. So somebody explain to me how And it happened before, right? Redskins last year, we were like, not our overall defense, but we were like top 5. We were top 10 in takeaways. However, we only won like 4 games. So, but explain to me how we're listed overall dead last in the NFL, but our defense is listed overall third in the NFL. Don't defense win games? I don't know. I don't know. That's just my logic. Whatever. I'm just putting shit together. I don't know. Okay, and then I'm going to get on the Eagles again. I almost forgot about this. The Eagles signed Jalen Hurts to a 4-year contract, right? Jalen Hurts, Sooners, Oklahoma quarterback. So for you Eagles fans who do not believe that Carson Wentz is not going anywhere, let me ask you this: do you actually believe that Jalen Hurts is going to be a backup for 4 years? Really, 4 years. I think Patrick Mahomes was a backup for 2. You think he's going to be a backup for 4 years? No. Carson Wentz is out of there. Let me tell you, he is gone. He is not going to be in the Eagles' future. I give him 1 more year. He's out of there. Let him get hurt. Let him not make it to the playoffs. I bet you for the 2021 season, he will be starting for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, and Carson Wentz will be out of there. You Eagles need to accept it, because it's going to happen. I don't know why y'all stuck on him anyway. He never did shit for y'all, but threw a lot of yards. He's like another Kirk Cousins, you know? Put up all these darn yards, but can't win the big games. Anyway, so with that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. Questions, comments, concerns, arguments, please comment, get at me. My Facebook at Laura Winslow. My YouTube is at Excuse My Behavior. And then my Twitter is at Sierra_take. Yeah, that's all I have. So my next episode will be sometime next week. I have been really lazy with the schedule. That's because, again, like I told y'all, I think in episode 2, episode 3, I have a lot going on. So, and when the season start, y'all ain't gonna have to worry about this. I'm going to be consistent because I put football before everything. I don't put them before my kids, but I put it before everything else. So you ain't got to worry about it. All right. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all. Thank you for watching Excuse My Behavior podcast, and I am out. Peace.